You know that last one wore me out a bit. You've got your work boots on. I've got the same pair. I'm heading to the hardware store to grab some nails and the skill saw, so I'll take you with me. Bad Chad Customs once captured the world's attention with jaw-dropping car transformations. And now we're back at it. You've seen what we did yesterday, cutting the top off the door, removing the post, reshaping metal where most people would never dare to touch it. But what most viewers never realized is that while the sparks were flying in the shop, someone else was holding everything together behind the scenes. That person was Jolene Macintyre. For the past 4 or 5 days, we haven't been on air. And there's a reason for that. Behind the polished builds and viral clips, there were problems in paradise. Inner turmoil, silent sacrifices, struggles that never made it to the screen. Jolene was managing the business side of everything, budgets, schedules, decisions, making sure the money was going where it needed to go, even as pressure mounted from every direction. Beyond the bright lights and millions of views lies a story that was never fully told. Jolene Macintyre and Chad Hiltz first crossed paths at what seemed like an ordinary event in Nova Scotia. At the time, Jolene was managing a local pool hall when Chad, already well known in the custom car community, asked for help putting up posters for the annual Rockabilly Weekend car show. That brief interaction sparked something bigger. From their very first conversation, they discovered a shared drive for creativity, a fearless mindset, and a willingness to break rules. Their relationship grew fast, fueled not just by chemistry, but by ambition. In a short time, Jolene went from being Chad's girlfriend to becoming a central force in the business. She was the one who suggested documenting the entire build process of the Bugatti replica, the car that would soon define the workshop's identity. "This car was built for Jolene," Chad once said. "When I first met her, she was so beautiful, I just wanted her to come my way." What began as simple phone videos quickly evolved into a powerful media operation. Jolene built the social media presence from the ground up. She developed the strategy, managed budgets, handled backstage operations, and still jumped in hands-on whenever needed. She wasn't just organizing. She was shaping the future of the brand. Under her direction, Hiltz Auto Company rose rapidly within the North American custom car scene. Projects moved faster. Exposure grew wider. Recognition followed. Before long, the brand caught the attention of television producers. Discovery Channel came calling. When Bad Chad Customs premiered in 2019, it wasn't just a show, it was a phenomenon. 2 consecutive seasons pushed the shop into international fame. The Facebook following exploded past 1.6 million. YouTube views climbed to nearly 70 million per month. Millions of dollars flowed in annually. But Jolene wasn't just behind the scenes anymore. She was front and center. In a male-dominated industry, she became a symbol of competence, confidence, and leadership. Appearances at SEMA and the Grand National Roadster Show elevated the brand even further. Collaborations with major industry names followed. Bad Chad Customs was no longer just a shop, it was a global name. Chad has always been open about the truth behind their success. His creativity combined with Jolene's management, strategy, and relentless work ethic created something neither could have built alone. Industry insiders consistently point out that Jolene was the leverage, the force that turned wild ideas into reality. She handled crises. She kept cash flowing. She managed production schedules. She absorbed pressure that never made it on camera. And audiences noticed. From the very first season, Jolene stood out, directing operations, assigning tasks, managing every dollar. When deadlines slipped or budgets threatened to collapse, she stepped in calmly, fixing problems without breaking morale. She rolled up her sleeves, dismantled parts, and took on physically demanding work, proving she belonged in every sense. One unforgettable moment came at SEMA. Jolene, standing beside Chad in team gear, confidently presenting their work to industry veterans and global brands. That was the moment many experts took notice, not just of the cars, but of the woman behind them. But success has a cost. As the show grew, the workload became relentless. Jolene was managing television production, social media, branding, finances, customer relations, often all at once. Her personal life slowly disappeared beneath responsibility. And as her following grew, so did scrutiny. For every supportive message, there were harsh judgments, personal attacks, endless speculation, rumors about finances, leadership, and her relationship with Chad. The pressure to be perfect, to represent success, strength, and empowerment at all times, pushed her past her limits. In a rare moment of honesty, Jolene admitted she had spent 8 years pouring everything into the work while ignoring her own emotional needs. Fame didn't bring peace. It magnified every mistake. Every pause became public debate. Behind the scenes, she faced sleepless nights and loneliness, hidden behind a professional smile. Eventually, something had to change. Jolene made the decision to step back, not to quit but to heal. She began prioritizing mental health, redefining success, and setting boundaries. She stayed deeply involved with Hilt's Auto Company, expanding YouTube content, overseeing the new workshop, building her e-commerce presence, and managing merchandise campaigns. She didn't disappear, she evolved. Today, Jolene continues to inspire millions. She speaks openly about balance, rest, and choosing peace over pressure. Her message is simple but powerful. Success means nothing if you lose yourself along the way. Born and raised in Canning, Nova Scotia, Jolene's resilience was shaped early. From a hardworking family, she learned perseverance, discipline, and honesty. She excelled academically and athletically, studied kinesiology, then earned a finance degree from St. Mary's University, skills that later became the backbone of the business. Her story isn't just about cars. It's about endurance, reinvention, and the courage to step back when the world expects you to keep pushing. Jolene Macintyre is no longer just the brain behind Bad Chad Customs. She's a symbol of resilience, proof that strength isn't just about building something great, but knowing when to protect yourself. If you've ever felt exhausted by your own success or trapped by expectations, her journey is a reminder. It's okay to pause, reset, and choose yourself. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more untold stories behind the icons who shape our world.